Chapter 2. Robert G. Allen. The following are quotes from his book, Multiple Streams of Income, published in 2000. Every dollar bill is a money seed. Just as a tiny acorn contains the power to grow into a mighty oak tree, each dollar bill has the power to grow into a mighty money tree. You don't need to reach 10 million people. You just need to attract 10,000 hot people into your funnel, and you'll be set for life. If each of these 10,000 customers send you, on average, just $1,000 over the next 10 years, that's $10 million. In a nutshell, the prosperous do not depend on only one source of income, but grow orchards of money trees. In the 1950s, Robert Allen notes, most families could survive on one income. These days, most families need two. In the future, we will need multiple streams of income to be truly prosperous. People think that having a good job means security, but if something happens to that job, prosperity can turn to poverty with amazing speed. Widening your income sources provides peace of mind, because you know that if one stream dries up, you not only have others, but have the time to find more. Allen is famous for his Nothing Down and Creative Financing real estate books, so you would expect multiple streams of income to focus on only the flashier, high-growth ways to wealth. The surprise is that the first part covers conservative investment strategies, such as having a survival account containing 3 months emergency cash, making sure that 10% of your income is always channeled into investments, and if you go into the stock market, sticking mainly to index funds. Allen is also big on the power of compound interest. Baron de Rothschild described it as the eighth wonder of the world, noting that in the span of a normal lifetime, a mere $1 a day or $30 a month will grow into $1 million. Allen admits to having lost everything twice, so it is perhaps unsurprising that he was drawn back to these financial fundamentals. Most readers will be looking to make money at a faster rate than over a lifetime, however, and this is where multiple streams of income gets interesting. Allen identifies 3 money mountains: investing, real estate, and marketing, from which the average person should, with just a little knowledge and effort, be able to obtain at least 10 streams of income that keep flowing in the process creating freedom from a single employer. There are too many ideas in the book to cover each mountain properly, but the following points should give you a taste of the contents. First, stop the leaks. For the concept of multiple streams of income to work for you, Allen explains, you must stop the leaks. One leak is taxes. Wealthy people are not afraid to spend money on getting the best tax advice available. The other major leak is spending. Prosperous people do things differently when they spend, things that only take a few minutes but reflect their mastery of money, such as they make sure that most of their purchases are planned. Generally, the longer the time frame before purchase, the less you will pay. As oil magnate J.P. Morgan put it, I buy my straw hats in the fall. They ask for and get discounts, never pay retail. They always get receipts, check them, and then, once they get home, put the receipts into a categorized file. And finally, they balance their accounts on a regular basis. Allen notes that some people are great at finding bargains, but then do nothing constructive with the money they save. Prosperous people are both good at finding bargains and invest what they save. They love saving in both senses. The main difference between the rich and the poor is this. Poor people see money simply as cash in their hands, to be used as soon as they get it. Rich people, in contrast, understand money primarily as seeds to be planted that will grow into money trees. Gain residual income. Allen asks, how many times do you get paid for every hour you work? Most people get paid only once for every hour they put in. This is what earning a salary is all about, and it applies even if you are in a highly paid position, like a doctor. You are paid to be in a certain place at a certain time, doing certain things. So however much you earn doing it, you are on a sort of treadmill. Allen remarks, working for someone else, unless you own a piece of the profits, is not security. It's just the illusion of security. The security of wealth, Allen says, lies not so much in the amount of money they earn, but in the fact that they earn it in a different way. With residual income, you work hard once, and that effort generates a flow of income for years afterwards, often for the rest of your life. To put it another way, poverty is when large efforts produce small results. Wealth is when small efforts produce large results. Allen's own example is writing Nothing Down, a real estate manual that he wrote on spec in 1980. He spent over 1,000 hours on the book and had zero return for 2 years. Teenagers working at McDonald's earned more money than I did, he notes, but I wasn't looking for a salary. I wanted a royalty. The book eventually became a bestseller, and Allen is still earning tens of thousands of dollars a year from a product he created almost 3 decades ago. Software designers, artists, inventors, and film actors can all earn royalties for things they did or produced once. Investors can have streams of income without end through dividends, interest, or appreciation as a result of making one wise investment. Real estate owners get a continual flow of cash from paid-out properties. Many others get a piece of the action: marketing consultants, business partners, insurance agents, in place of or in addition to normal paid work. Thanks to streams of residual or passive income that come in even while they sleep, such people's time is freed up to design and create even more streams of income. Win big in real estate. People engage in a huge array of money-making schemes, Allen notes, when the simplest and most powerful is right in front of them: property. He calls real estate the poor person's millionaire maker, because with little or no money, he includes a whole section on nothing down financing, you can become quite wealthy within a few years, using the power of leverage and assuming modest rates of appreciation. The example he gives is buying a property today for $150,000, putting $10,000 down as a deposit. If it appreciates at a rate of 5%, the property will be worth $244,000 in 10 years. By that time, your mortgage will be only $131,000, which means that your equity minus outstanding loans will be over $130,000. This equals a return of over 20% a year on the original $10,000 investment. How many people get a 20% return from the stock market, Allen asks, over such a long period? Warren Buffett, perhaps, but he is 1 in a million.